Hello children, this is grade 4. It's a Thursday and we are going to, let me think, go swimming? No. Ride horses? No. We're going to do our vocabulary. So take out your writing book, pencil, pen, purple marker. I don't care what you use. No, don't use a purple marker. I'm just joking. Take out your writing book and let's get back to the vocabulary list so that you guys can have amazing grades on your style check. All right. Yesterday, let me see, we went all the way. We went to, let me see what we finished. Pound, pour, powerful, power, prefer, preparation, all of those. Oh my God, we went all the way down to program. And the next word we're going to use for today is promise. Now, promise can be a verb or a noun, so today we're going to write two sentences with this. You made me a promise is your first sentence. You made me a promise. Now, that sounds like somebody made you a cake or made you dinner. But in English, you make promises. So past tense, M-A-D-E, you made me a promise is your first sentence. And the second sentence I want you to use is the verb. So the verb is also past tense. I promised, E-D, I promised my mom I would work hard. So I promised, the verb, I promised, ED, my mom, I would work hard. And when you write mom in that sentence, it's a small m, not a capital M. I promised my mom I would work hard. Very, very good. All right, the next sentence after promise is protect, the verb. If I go too fast, please stop the video and start it again. So the word protect. So we often use the word protect from. So we're going to use that in this sentence today. So here's the sentence. The mother bear protected, ED, its IT, no apostrophe S, cub, C-U-B, from the hunter. Now, let's see what that sentence means. Protected, past tense, protect, ED, protected, 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 protected. The mother bear, two words, mother and bear, small m, small b. The mother bear protected its cub, C-U-B. Cub means a baby bear, C-U-B. The mother bear protected its cub from the hunter, H-U-N-T-E-R. Protected from, protected from. The mother bear protected its, no apostrophe, cub, C-U-B, from the hunter, H-U-N-T-E-R. Okay, very good. All right. After protect, we have proud. You know, when we translate the word proud, sometimes it doesn't sound like a good word. And sometimes it can be a bad word. So we're going to write two sentences with this one. If I write the first sentence in a good way, proud is a good thing. So here's the sentence, the adjective proud. My mother was proud of my grades. G-R-A-D-E-S. My mother was proud of my grades. Okay? That's a good thing. You have good grades. Your mother says, oh, look at my son, look at my daughter. I'm so happy she has good grades. She's wonderful. That's a good thing. If your mother was proud of your grades, it's a good thing. You want your mother to be proud of you. But sometimes proud is not good. So here's the next sentence you can write. He was too proud to say sorry. So, T-O-O, he was too proud to, little T-O, to say sorry, S-O-R-Y. Now what does that mean? He was too proud to say sorry. This proud means you think you are better than other people. And if you think you are better than other people, then you don't want to say sorry. So he was too proud to say sorry. Okay, good. All right, we have those words. Let me see. Print, printer, prize, probably, proud, pudding, P-U-D-D-I-N-G. There's a problem with this word. A lot of kids will say T, P-U-T, and that's not right. It's P-U-D, pudding, pudding, P-U-D-D-I-N-G. Got it? So let's write this sentence. I have finished my pudding. I have finished my pudding. Easy sentence. Present perfect. ED. I have finished my pudding. Nothing difficult. Next one. Oh yeah, so good. Pumpkin. Now, in Taiwan, a lot of people like to eat pumpkin soup. You can even cook pumpkin in the oven. And it's very yummy. If you go to the buffet restaurants, they serve pumpkin too. I think it's very delicious. In America, we often eat pumpkin pie. So to us, pumpkin is a dessert. We almost never eat salty pumpkin. Sometimes people will eat pumpkin soup. It's yummy. I like pumpkin soup too. But in the West, in America, we like pumpkin pie. So please write this sentence. Holidays are celebrated with pumpkin and apple pies. Hard. Holidays, Holidays, are celebrated, the past tense, you know, celebrated. Holidays are celebrated with pumpkin, no S, and apple, no S, pies, P-I-E-S. So in my family, Christmas, Thanksgiving, all of those holidays are celebrated with pumpkin and apple pies. So we would have a big feast on Christmas. And after the feast, there would be dessert. And it would always include pumpkin and apple pies. So pumpkin and apple pies. Okay, good sentence. Promise, protect, proud, pudding, pumpkin, puzzle. Now, normally when we say puzzle, we're talking about those pieces of cardboard you put together to make a picture. And that is called a jigsaw puzzle. And that's the word I want to use today. But it's not always like that. Sometimes a puzzle can be made out of wood or plastic, and you have to learn how to fix it or open it or change it. That is also a puzzle too. All right, but let's use jigsaw puzzle. Got it? We have tried to finish a 500-piece jigsaw puzzle. So let's try this. We have tried, T-R-I-A-D, to finish. And after two, of course, it's not past tense, F-I-N-I-S-H. We have tried to finish a 500, just write 500 is okay, piece, P-I-E-C-E, 500-piece jigsaw puzzle. Jigsaw, J-I-G-S-A-W. Jigsaw puzzle is the kind of puzzle that has many pieces that you put on a table and you put them together. You could just call it a puzzle, but the correct name is jigsaw puzzle. We have tried to finish a 500-piece jigsaw puzzle. Okay, good. Next one. Oh, quite. A lot of kids spell this wrong. This word is Q-U-I-T-E, but they will spell it like quiet. Quite means, well, you can see the Chinese, quite big, quite slow. Got it? So I'm going to write this one. Ready for this sentence? My parents were quite upset. Q-U-I-T-E. Upset. U-P-S-E-T. Upset, you know what it means. A little angry, a little unhappy, don't feel comfortable. My parents were quite upset. So write that sentence. My parents were quite upset. It means a lot, quite a bit. Okay. So next one, race. All right. So we're going to use the noun and the verb. In the first sentence, the horse beat the dog in the race. B-E-A-T. The horse, H-O-R-S-E. The horse beat the dog in the race. Horses are faster than dogs. So the horse beat the dog in the race. Now, What does that beat mean? In Chinese, you would say won, W-O-N, but that's not what we say in English. We say beat. If you and I have a race and you are running and I am running and you are faster than Lindsay, then you beat me. This beat doesn't mean to hit me many times. It means you won the race. So she beat the boy means she won the race. So in this sentence, the horse beat the dog in the race. Okay? So that beat. We don't say won, we say beat. The next sentence I want you to write for race is the verb. Got it? So here's the sentence. We raced, R-A-C-E-D, past tense. We raced to the end, E-N-D, of the pool, P-O-O-L. We raced to the end of the pool. So let's say you're in a swimming pool. And this is one end, and that's the other end. This end of the pool, that end of the pool. So if I'm on this end and you are next to me and we say 1, 2, 3, go, then we start swimming. How far do we swim? To the end, E-N-D, of the pool. So write that sentence. We raced, R-A-C-E-D, to the end of the pool. We raced, has a T sound, to the end of the pool. Okay, good. Next one. Oh, raise, R-A-I-S-E-D. And the best way to use this, So let's write that sentence. She reminded me to raise my hand. Oh, so difficult. Remind, past tense. If I tell you to do something and I'm scared you're going to forget, I will remind you, R-E-M-I-N-D. One word, R-E-M-I-N-D, and then past tense, E-D. R-E-M-I-N-D-E-D. You understand what it means? I tell you to do it, and then a little bit later, maybe you'll forget, so I will tell you again. I reminded. So here's the sentence. The word is raise. She reminded me to raise my hand. And when you write raise here, there's no ED because of to. She reminded me, hey, don't forget to raise your hand. She reminded me to raise my hand. She reminded me to raise my hand. All right, next word. Oh, yeah, rather. All right. In 5th grade, you will learn the grammar, I would rather. But I'm going to do it now because I want you to memorize this sentence. I would rather means I prefer. Prefer means like more. So let's say I prefer chocolate cake to chocolate ice cream. I would rather eat chocolate cake than ice cream. So let's write that kind of a sentence. Rather to. So watch. I would, W-O-U-L-D, I would rather drink milk to tea. T-E-A. Milk, tea. Milk and tea. Well, you could put them together and make milk tea. But this sentence says, I would rather drink milk to tea. That means I prefer milk. I can drink this one, I can drink that one, but I would rather drink milk to tea. So my first choice is milk, my second choice is tea. I would rather drink milk to tea. All right, next sentence. Rather reach. Okay. I cannot reach the computer. The computer is far away. Got it? So please write this sentence. Please pass the sandwiches. Please pass, P-A-S-S, the sandwiches, period. Please pass the sandwiches. Please pass the sandwiches means we're at a table and there are some sandwiches on the table. Please pass the sandwiches. Why? Well, the second sentence you're going to write after this, I cannot reach them. I cannot reach them. So please pass the sandwiches, period. I cannot reach them, T-H-E-M. Please pass the sandwiches, period. I cannot reach them. They are too far away. I cannot reach them. Good. Next sentence. Reason. Here's the sentence I want you to write. She didn't have a good reason for being late to school. She didn't have a good reason for being, B-E-I-N-G, for being late to school. She didn't have a good reason for being late to school. Why were you late to school? I was watching TV. I was talking to my friend. I was picking my nose. No. She didn't have a good reason for being, B-E-I-N-G, to school. Good. Next one. Oh yeah, reasonable. Okay. Here's the sentence I want you to write. The price for the car was very reasonable. The price, P-R-I-C-E, the price for the car, the price of the car, O-F, the price of the car was very reasonable. Now, what's that mean? Well, let's say that somebody says, well, this car cost $10,000, but I will give it to you for $6,000. It's so cheap. It's very reasonable. It means, that's okay, good, no problem. If something is reasonable, it means, okay, I can accept that. So the price of the car was very reasonable, not expensive. Good price. That's very reasonable. Okay, the price of the car was very reasonable. You should buy it. It's not expensive. That's a good price. All right, next sentence. We're all the way down to receive. Please look at how you spell receive, R-E-C-E-I-V-E. Let's write it past tense, D. So here's the sentence. Not do past tense, let's do present perfect. I haven't received your email. I haven't received your email. Email is one word, E-M-A-I-L. E-M-A-I-L. I haven't received your email. That means I didn't get it. I didn't see it yet. I haven't received your email. Next word, relax. We all know what relax is because we're so lazy. Let's write the past tense, relaxed. With a D, but you say it relaxed. So say the word again, relaxed, past tense. Here's the sentence. My family relaxed on the sand at the beach. My family relaxed, past tense, on the sand at the beach. So you went to the beach, everybody put a towel down, and you relaxed on the sand. My family, F-A-M-I-L-Y, my family relaxed on the sand at the beach. Good. Next one, remind. Now, we just did remind a few minutes ago. So I reminded you, we've already practiced this word. Let's write it again. You didn't remind me to turn off the oven. You didn't remind me to turn off is two words, the oven, O-V-E-N. So maybe somebody's making cookies and you have to bake the cookies for 30 minutes. And your friend says, please remind me to turn off the oven in 30 minutes. And you forget. And now the cookies are black. Burnt cookies. Give them to Charlie. So here's the sentence. You didn't remind me to turn off the oven. You didn't remind me to do my homework. You didn't remind me to clean my room. So in this sentence, you didn't remind me to turn off the oven. Okay, good. All right, you have remind, rent, R-E-N-T. Okay. There are many things you can rent. You can rent a house. You can rent a boat. Some people rent airplanes. Usually people rent bicycles. Got it? So let's write that sentence, past tense. We rented bicycles and rode them around the city. We rented, ed, rented. We rented bicycles and rode, R-O-D-E, them around the city, C-I-T-Y. We rented bicycles and rode them around the city. Rented. All right. Next one, repair. Repair means fix. Let's do the past tense, ed. My father repaired our television easily. Our father repaired, ed, our television easily, E-A-S-I-L-Y. So it's easy for him. I couldn't do it, maybe you couldn't do it, but our father repaired our television easily. So write that sentence. All right, kids, see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.